as the presidency has confirmed that there is a rift between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima to the level that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may run without Kashim Shettima in 2027. There are strong indications that some other zones outside of Northeast are already positioning to occupy the position presently being occupied by the Northeast and Kashim Shettima. And the Northwest, North Central has made a case, and it's also understood that the Northwest is also making a case to produce replacement for Kashim Shettima. Now, how did the presidency confirm that there is a rift between Kashim Shettima and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the level that the Northeast stakeholders meeting ended up in fisticuff because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was nominated for second term without Kashim Shettima. How did the presidency confirm that indeed there was a rift? But I want to take people back to the reason why this channel had been the first to give proof of evidence of rift between the presidency under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his Vice President Kashim Shettima. Back in April, mark that date, back in April, the APC stakeholders in Borno State, the home state of Kashim Shettima, held a meeting at the government house. In that meeting, part of the resolution of that meeting was that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not drop Kashim Shettima. Now, for the government house of Borno State to superintend over a meeting in which part of the key resolution was to beg President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to drop Kashim Shettima, there is no doubt that there is a problem for them to do that. Because if all is well, there was no need for that. That was their resolution. And if you look at the stakeholders meeting in Gombe that ended in chaos, after Governor Buni spoke and the governor of Gombe spoke, when it was the turn of Governor Babagana Zulum to speak, Babagana Zulum was the only one who spoke and was talking about that Kashim Shettima should not be dropped, indicating that there is a plan to drop him, indicating that there is a plot to drop him. If there were no such plot, the governor of Kashim Shettima in his state will not be there talking about something as sensitive as dropping the vice president from the ticket. So that shows there is an ongoing plan, or there had been plan to drop Kashim Shettima. Now, after all the crisis that erupted as a result of that stakeholders meeting, you know, the presidency had been, they have kept mum, sealed lips until recently, when Bayo, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, granted exclusive interview with to Daily Trust. In that interview, Bayo confirmed what we have all been saying, when he said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will only name his running mate after he accepts the nomination at the convention in 2026. Now, that is not the tradition in presidential system of government that we operate and that we borrowed from the United States. And it has not been the practice even here in Nigeria. If you recall, in 2015, at the run-up to 2015, there was no debate whether Jonathan is going to run with Namadi Sambo. It was a given. He was the vice president, Jonathan president, at the run-up to the election, 2015 election. There was no debate whether Jonathan is going to run with Namadi Sambo or not. It was a given. Even a contentious presidency like that of President Olusegun Obasanjo and Vice President Atiku Abubakar, where they had a fallout, there was no even any consideration of Obasanjo dropping Atiku Abubakar, because it was a given that Atiku would run with him, even though Atiku at that time had shown over ambition to the level that Obasanjo was unhappy with him. Obasanjo only took his pound of flesh by ensuring that he doesn't succeed him. But it was the moves, they sell to the second term together. Okay? If you look at, if you go outside Nigeria and you look at Barack Obama, when Barack Obama in 2008, he came in with Biden. When he was contesting for re-election in 2012, there was no debate about whether Biden was going to be the running mate or not. There's nobody that was saying that until after the convention, that's when Obama would tell the world whether, or tell Americans whether Biden is going to be on the ticket or not. That also, you can also see it in the case of Bill Clinton and Al Gore. There was no debate. There was no debate about the ticket. So for the presidency to say that until after the convention in 2026, that's a confirmation. That's a problem. For the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to say that until 2026, that's when they will know. And you are working with Kashim Shettima right now. Ordinarily, you ought to have said that that's the non-issue. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to run with Kashim Shettima. They have been a fantastic team. They have achieved a lot together. They are doing well. The country is happy with them. Nigerians are okay with them. That should be the answer coming from the presidency. That should be the answer coming from Bayo Onanoga. Say, why are they people even discussing this? They are in the same. They are moving on together. They are on the same tickets last time. They are going to be in the same tickets 2027. But that's not what they said. What they said was that 2026, the president will make clear who is his running mate. Come on. You can't say that when you have a good relationship with your vice president. So that confirms that. And now, why that has become obvious that there is a rift between them and that Kashim Shettima is going to be dropped or is likely to be dropped as the running mate of President Tinubu in 2027. There are zones that are positioning. One of the zones that are positioning for that is the North Central Zone. The North Central Zone, they are even complaining that the zone has not been adequately compensated for its contribution to the victory of Bola and Tinubu in 2023. So they have come out to say that they deserve vice presidential slot. And the North Central APC spoke through their chairman, Saleh Zazaga, who is the chairman of North Central APC Forum. He said that APC contributed more than North Central contributed more than Northeast in making Tinubu president, and they are only getting the short end of the stick, that they deserve more and they deserve to produce the vice president. And they tackled governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulu, who was insisting that the vice presidential slot must not leave Borno and Northeast, reminding him that it is not the birthright of Northeast to produce the vice president, and claiming that North Central gave more votes to President Bola and Tinubu than even the Northeast, and that they deserve the position and they deserve more for what they have done for the party. Now, if you look at it on the surface, you can say, okay, North Central, they are also having a point. Northeast was given the vice presidential slot, but in the election, Kashim Shettima couldn't deliver the whole of the Northeast. He only delivered 3 states out of the 6. He was able to deliver his Borno, Yobe, and Gombe. He couldn't deliver the other states. The other states, Adamawa, Taraba, and Bauchi, they went to PDP, indicating that Kashim Shettima didn't deliver. But you can't use that also as a total yardstick that he couldn't deliver the whole 6 states in the Northeast to have it against Northeast. That Kashim Shettima didn't deliver the whole states in the Northeast. Even President Bola and Tinubu did not deliver the 6 states of the Southwest. He lost Osun, he lost Lagos. So he was only able to deliver 4 states out of 6. Kashim Shettima delivered 3 out of 6. Okay? But what this shows is that the quest to see the end of Kashim Shettima in the ticket is growing, and North Central is making a case for itself. I also understand that North West is also making a case, because they feel that if they have a candidate, vice presidential candidate from Northwest, that Northwest is going to bring more votes to the table for President Bola Tinubu in 2027 than they did in 2023. So, but the onus is on President Bola Tinubu to now decide which of the zones in the north deserve the vice presidential slot, since it's becoming apparent that he does not want to run again with Kashim Shettima, because if he does, he would have been very categorical in saying it that Kashim Shettima is my man. We have fantastic working relationship. We're going to carry on together. And if he had done that, there wouldn't have been the intensified lobbying from the North Central and from the Northwest to take over Kashim Shettima's position. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, or have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.